Hey, how's it going, you guys? Abner here from Maui. In this video, I wanted to do an update on what's going on in the sports card world for me. First, I wanted to talk about my first group submission through one-of-one card shop PSA. Next, I wanted to talk about my investment I will be doing with NFL cards, which is the Gardner Minshew. He is the undervalued starting quarterback. I bought 6 of those of his Prizm rookie cards. I got those in. I evaluated it, so I wanted to talk a little bit about that. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about another group submission I will be testing out, KK_sports cards. So one-of-one card shop PSA is the first group submission I am using. I look back and I believe they received my cards on May 16th. Today is June 1st, so almost 2 weeks now. This Saturday will be 3 weeks. I tell you that because I have not gotten a notification of them receiving my cards. Now, I will say I did DM them last week and I got a notification saying as long as I put down all my information, I will be getting a notification soon. I am nervous a little. You know, it's $300 worth of cards that I sent into to them. I don't know them. They were referred by a friend, but the DM that I got back from them was that they have about 4,000 cards that were submitted to them, and I believe what happens is they go through them to make sure that they are up to their standards to be graded. So if they don't think they're gonna get a good grade, they will say send it back, I'm assuming. What also happened, out of the 4,000 cards, 1,000 or so cards did not have any names on it. So I believe what they did was try to track down people with no name on it and try to sort things out. Now another thing that is crazy to me, not crazy but like just funny to me, is that everybody put in their submissions for, let's just say, sub 3. I was part of sub 3. They came out with sub 4 and people were like, dude, I didn't even get any notification. This is just coming from a customer service point of view. If I was them, I would let everybody know first that they received their cards. Even just saying, I mean, obviously going through and actually getting their cards and giving them a notification before you put out the next sub. It was just funny. It was like right when I saw it, you know, I was just like waiting, and then not everybody, there was maybe 3 to 5 people that were like, dude, you didn't even give me any notification. But it's kind of a crazy time right now. I'm just trying to be patient. I'm a little nervous. I didn't get any notification from them. I gave them my email, Instagram name, so you know, I'm just waiting. Now, I'm not gonna try another group submission because this happened. I was already going to try another group submission just to test them out, just to see how different people work and which one I like. It's my first time. I don't know. It was a recommendation given to me to use them, but I like to try it out for myself. With that said, let me talk about the next one then, KK_sports cards. It's another group submission. I believe when I initially wanted to do a group submission, I was going to go with them, and then my good friend who is also into cards, Hawaii action figure guy, said, hey, I use one-of-one, so that's why I went with them. But I was already going to try different ones just to see which one works out the best for me. So I will be trying KK_sports cards with my next set of cards that I want to be graded. Comparable to one-of-one, I believe they're about the same price. Everything is pretty much the same. It all depends on the customer service for the person that I will be using in the future. So these are the cards. This is the Gardner Minshew Prizm rookie cards. It's really shiny here, but there you go. So I bought 6 cards. I bought 1, 2, 3 separate singles, and then I bought a lot of 3. So I was waiting for the lot of 3, and I believe I got it back. But 4 out of the 6 cards I will be grading. So these 2 here, there is a couple of scratches on them. So I'm gonna be selling these raw. When I got the cards in, I got so excited. I keep forgetting to do this, but I open all the cards and they're all mixed up and I don't know which one came from which eBay seller. These two that had scratches on them, I guess I could have looked at them because all the description says is brand new. You know, when I look on eBay, I'm looking for cards that I believe I can grade a PSA 10 or gradable, and all of them said brand new, took it out of the pack. So, you know, I feel like I could have returned these two cards if I knew which seller sold it to me. So that was my mistake by not tracking which card came from which, because if I would have tracked it and would have been like, hey, there's a big scratch right here, I'm not sure how you could have missed that if this is a brand new one. I could have at least sent the card back and they could have sent another Gardner Minshew card or just got a refund. So that was one of my mistakes I will be looking at moving forward. I'm just glad I kind of I evaluated these cards. If you look at my older video on my first set of cards that I did, I used PSA Collectors. He's a YouTuber. His method of cleaning the cards, which was just a paper towel. If you guys go and look at that video, the problem with that is my paper towel, when I would wipe the cards to get off lint or any dust or anything, my paper towel would leave a streak of lint. So it ended up taking me so much time to clean the card. I went and got one of these microfiber used for prescription glasses, and this works fine. You know, it's cost me 99 cents and it does the job. I kind of just make a little ball like this, and then I would wipe the card into out. So something like this, demonstrate, just like this, until I got all the dust off, and then I kind of went to the back, dusted it off too. I felt like that was good enough. But for me, I want to see and send these 4 cards in because I evaluated them from eBay. I looked online to make sure, not make sure, but kind of see if they were centered. The way I did that was this card, there you go, this little black curve lines here. I would kind of eyeball it, and yeah, these two cards, this part right here. I would eyeball it and look to make sure that they were pretty close to even. So that was my first step, and then obviously the price was a second step. I took the lowest price, and then lots. There was one lot that I liked, so I took that lot and bought it. But I want to just see and send these cards in and see what grades they get, because that will tell me my research and evaluation is on track if I get PSA 10. So if I get less than PSA 10s, then I really got to do more research and really look into evaluating the cards. But yeah, that's just an update I wanted to give you guys. Any questions, comment down below. Thank you guys so much for following my journey and commenting. I didn't get any notifications. Just yesterday I looked, and then there was all these comments, so I do apologize. I usually get notifications, but they all came in yesterday. So yeah, keep commenting. Thank you guys so much for all of your comments and, you know, the likes and everything. I really appreciate it. But thanks for stopping by, you guys. Abner signing out. Aloha.